The all-new 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan with optional 7-passenger seating is much larger, but is it better? Let's find out. Well, it might not look much larger on video, but it is much larger. It's 11 inches larger than the previous model, 4 inches more than the Honda CR-V, and 2 inches longer than the Chevy Equinox. I think the Tiguan's lines are modern and clean, and I like the big Volkswagen badge up front. It's got a smooth shape from any angle, and I think that's hard to achieve with a vehicle of this size. So good job on the styling, VW. I like the new shape of the Tiguan. The interior is similar to other Volkswagens in their current lineup. You get power adjustable seats with lumbar support and the standard Volkswagen seat here. Good support, nice and comfortable, and cool white stitching as well. The interior is done in basic black. You get some chrome accents, and this is kind of carbon fiber looking. All the way across the dash you get the flat bottom steering wheel, which is nice, and it's a good look. Nice large infotainment screen too. The center console armrest is not that big, but it is just big enough to fit my salad down there. That's a good thing. 2 cup holders and some additional storage here. You get your transmission stalk here. 8-speed automatic is what you have, and there's also a sport mode where you can shift it yourself. The familiar Volkswagen push button start there. Electronic handbrake. This button controls the auto stop start feature to save gas. More storage up front here, plus a way to hook up your phone to the car. You can also use Android Auto and Apple CarPlay too. You get 2 USB inputs and a charger too. The dual zone climate control is very simple and easy to use. The steering wheel has controls for cruise control on the left and Bluetooth on the right, with some radio sound system controls also on the right. The gauge cluster is simple and straightforward and will look familiar to other Volkswagen drivers. You get a large tachometer on the left, temperature also on the left, and your gas gauge over here on the right, along with the speedometer, and some information in the middle, which you can toggle through right here. The infotainment screen is quite large and it's laid out quite easily. Pretty easy to get to where you're going. That leads me to my Drivin technology integration score, and it's good here. I like the way you can see the channel and also the song and also your presets at the same time. Great job. As I said, easy to get at everything, so I'll give it a very strong 9.5 out of 10. They put big cup holders in the door for you. That's nice. And power windows and door lock controls here on the door as well, along with your outside mirrors, and then lighting controls right there as usual. Out back, you're not suffering. You get your own vent, and you also get your own USB. That's nice, and also a charger as well. Plus seating for up to 3 across. You get a pull down armrest with 2 cup holders and easy access to the rear 2 seats as well. All in all, I'd say it's a pleasing, comfortable, and tech-savvy interior that looks just like other modern Volkswagens, and to me, that's a good thing. Pop open the back, and you can see that even with the seats in place, you still get a decent amount of space for groceries and the like. Check out my disc golf discs here. Check out my disc golf videos elsewhere on YouTube if you're interested in the sport. It's super fun, trust me. And of course, if you like, you can easily lay down those seats, get them out of the way, and have more storage back here if you like. Powering the Tiguan is a 2-liter turbocharged engine. It makes 184 horsepower at 4,400 RPM and 221 pound-feet of torque at 1,600 RPMs. 0 to 60 takes 8.3 seconds. Fuel economy is rated at 22 miles per gallon in the city and 27 on the highway. You can expect 24 miles per gallon overall, and it has a cruising range of well over 500 miles. Pricing for the Volkswagen Tiguan SE starts out at $28,930. Now you have the Habanero orange metallic paint job that's $295. And then, this is kind of weird, they subtract $850 because this one does not have forward collision alert, autonomous emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring with pedestrian alert and rear cross traffic alert as well. So to me, I'm not sure why you'd want to save $850 if you're already spending all that money to not get those things. I mean, if your loved ones are going to be traveling in the car, I think you want those things. You know, I'm a realtor, and I always tell people when they're financing a house that $10,000 extra dollars is about $45 a month when you finance it. So you have to look at it a different way. And when you're purchasing a car, especially if you can get a really good financing rate, $850 more is not all that much money, and those features can save a life. So I would strongly urge you to go ahead and spring for those. You might end up saving a life, and you might end up saving the life of a loved one as well. Now, in terms of this Tiguan, I will definitely say that, yeah, it is larger and it feels larger. You've got a very high seating position, and you feel like the king of the road when you're in a larger SUV like this. And certainly many people need to have a 7-passenger SUV. So while, yes, you might miss the better handling of the smaller Tiguan, you know, SUVs are quite popular these days, and certainly we in America are demanding bigger and bigger vehicles, so the companies are building them, and Volkswagen is building them too with this Tiguan. So it is different. It might not handle quite as well as the smaller vehicle, logically, but that being said, the 2-liter turbo is certainly no slouch, and the Tiguan is plenty quick for passing and merging onto the highway and all your daily driving needs. Push the stalk to the right, and you can shift for yourself, downshift, and then when you're trying to get up a big hill like this one, well, you've got the power to do it. So, and look how it holds the gear too. Nice. I don't think you'll be disappointed with the power of the Tiguan. It's got plenty to offer with the turbo. And look, even a raspy engine sound too when you rev it high. Interesting to note that the backup camera is directional. That's a good thing. Another good thing is the night look. Very nice on the Tiguan here. Excellent, really, top notch. And still another great thing I forgot to mention is the warranty. 6 years, 72,000 miles. Really nice. Many years ago when Volkswagen redid the Jetta, they basically told you that they were giving you great for the price of good. And I think that's what they try to do in all of their cars here, like this Tiguan. It might not have the most luxury feel to the switches and knobs, but it feels very good. This Tiguan is therefore the people's SUV with its own brand of Fahrvergnügen. In the end, with the updates to this 2018 Tiguan SE, I think it's a great all-around SUV, and it's got some luxury. You've got the heated seats. I like to have my Sirius satellite radio going, and it certainly has it. It's easy to use. Technology is good. Plenty of places for you and your passengers to charge their electronics, so that's all good. I think the whole family will be happy, and the whole family can fit with seating for up to 7. So it's a great all-around SUV. You can get the all-wheel drive if you want it. It's plenty quick enough, not a speed demon, but you know, it's plenty quick enough for most everybody that's going to want to buy this vehicle. So I think the larger sizing of this Tiguan here was necessary for Volkswagen to compete with other manufacturers. I've also reviewed the larger Atlas 7-passenger Volkswagen SUV, so check that one out elsewhere on YouTube. But there you have it, the 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan, great all-around SUV. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. Check out all of my other videos, Drivin' Ivan videos, of course, my disc golf videos, music videos, literal video for Chris Isaac's Wicked Game, and lots of my documentaries out there and disc golf videos too. I'm Drivin' Ivan.